Hey everyone, it's April here again. I am laying down. I'm not feeling too good. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Click all. That way you will get notified every time I upload a video. Sorry I didn't upload a video yesterday. I've been under the weather. There's been a stomach virus that's gone around here in the home, and it's hitting everybody. It got Emily yesterday, my little sister yesterday, and it's hit me. I don't know who else is catching the stomach virus, but it's not fun at all. And yeah, it's just let me know what kind of content y'all would like to see. I know I'm doing Vlogtober vlogs. I don't know if I'm going to be doing the Vlogmas or not this year. If not, I'll definitely do it next year. I think I'll do Vlogtober this year and do Vlogmas next year, and just play and just do videos during Christmas season and everything. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do a memory video about my late mother, who I lost in 2018. And I have several pictures that I will add at the end of the video for y'all to see. And, yeah. And my mother raised me on her own until my stepdad come into the picture, which I was about 11. Yeah, 11. And then they had my little sister when I was 12. And I miss my mom. It was me and my mom there for 11 years. Yeah, my mom dated, but nothing came of it and everything like that. So it was just me and her. And then when my stepdad came along, then it was the three of us. And then when my little sister came along, then there's the four of us. And then 2000, my mom and stepdad split and got a divorce. And then mom was raising my sister on her own. I was there to help, but it wasn't the same, without my stepdad there. And it changed my little sister's whole life upside down and everything like that. So yeah, and then my mom's health started to decline in 2018. It was like the last Saturday in June. We had to call for an ambulance, and she went by ambulance to the hospital. Well, I told her I had to get all of our stuff together, and I'd be up there in the morning. And I went up there without our stuff because I was just thinking, it's just going to be an overnight observation thing. But it wasn't. She was stuck in the hospital, and I wanted to be there before the doctor came in and talked to her. So mom had to celebrate her birthday, the 4th of July, in the hospital. And then I got to bring her home on the 13th. She was home for a week. Yeah, I'm having to sit here and rethink. Yeah, she was home for a week because she had an appointment to see her pain doctor. And then the 19th of July, mom had an appointment with her doctor. Sorry guys, it's rough. And I went to load my mom up in the van. I couldn't, so I had to run back inside at the doctor's office and get some of the girls to help me. And because then her doctor comes flying out there because he thought she might have fell. And I was like, no, we're just trying to get her in, and it's hard. And he goes, okay. So we went and got something to drink at Sonic, and then Mom wanted me to go to the bank, which I did, and she was hurting. I said, well, Mom, do you just want me to take you to the emergency room and see what's going on? And she says, no, let's go on home. Let's go on home. I wish I would have just turned around while I was there during it. And took her back to the hospital instead of having to call for an ambulance. I'm sorry. And she kept complaining she was hurting. I was like, Mom, I can still turn around and go take you back to the hospital. She goes, no, let's get on home. Well, by the time we got to Bochita, it had gotten worse, so I pulled over and I called for an ambulance. And they had already had one dispatched, and the 911 operator told me, don't worry if the ambulance goes on by, because they were already en route to another call. And then the second ambulance got there, and my aunt seen that it pulled in and seen my mom's van. I was shaky and everything, and they finally got her on the stretcher, and I told her, I go, Mom, I'll see you. I'm going to go home and get our stuff, and I'll see you here in a little bit. And my aunt asked me if I was okay to drive. I go, I have to be. I've got to drive home. And before I could walk out of the house with our stuff, the doctor called. That was on call. He called me. He goes, April? I go, yeah. He goes, there's no need of coming back up here because we're fixing to care flight your mom out. I go, okay, how'd y'all manage that? He goes, I called Dr. Catpaw. Dr. Catpaw gave her the choice. She could either live or she could die. And Mama chose to be care flighted. And I said, wow. And so I called my aunt, told my aunt, and everything, what was going on. And I said, I want to go to the city in the morning. And she goes, what time do you want to leave out? We left out at 6 o'clock on the 20th, and we went up to Oklahoma City. Well, when we got there, when me and Megan, we went and got something to drink. And when we walked in, Ida said that the doctor wanted to talk to us all. And, you know, when we walked in, that wasn't our mom just laying there, because she was on a ventilator. And she wasn't arguing with us or anything like that. And, well, the doctor came in, and he told us what was that this 2 cents that Vivek had put in. They had to go in, open them back up, put 4 more stents in, and everything. So, because they had closed up. And I just started bawling. The doctor came to me. He goes, you must be the oldest daughter. I go, yeah. I go, I took care of her, taking her, putting her in the hospital, you know, been there with her this whole entire time. He goes, well, you can't stay in ICU with her. I was like, I understand that. I asked him, I go, well, how long do you think she's going to be here? He goes, I really don't know. And I'd call for updates on my mom. Well, Monday morning, they called me. I was awake. I had just woke up. And they said, well, in about an hour, we're going to be taking your mom off life support and waking her up. I was like, okay. And they go, we'll call you to where you can hear her voice. Now she's going to be raspy. I said, I don't care as long as I heard my mama's voice. And they called me and they go, well, she's off the ventilator and she's awake. And so I got to hear my mom's voice, and it was so raspy. Me and my little sister, we talked to her, and I said, well, we'll be. Hey guys, sorry about that. Anyhow, we went up there and seen my mom. Oh God, she was giving us what for, and everything. Trying to open my Sprite. Oh, sorry about that. Because it's about the only thing that's settling my stomach right now. Turn this one on. Turn my light on. Anyhow, Megan asked her if she was thirsty, because they were going to have to do a swallow test to make sure she could still swallow good. Well, Megan went down and got her Mountain Dew, and my mama drank it. I was like, Mom, you don't hardly drink regular Mountain Dews. It's always unsweet tea with sweet milk, but she did that day. Anyhow, well, the next time that we went up there, I think it was just me and Ida that went. No, Megan went, because they had moved her from ICU to a room. And we sat there, we talked, and then we left for the day. And the next time that we went back up there, it was just me and Ida on July 31st. And they told us that they were sending her to rehab. And we told them Oak Ridge, because Mom wanted to get back there to see Grandma before something had happened to Mama. And I was thinking, okay, Mom, we'll do that. We'll make sure that they get you there. Well, Mom got to come there to Oak Ridge on August 1st. She was only there one night. And then August 2nd, they were sending her to the hospital. And so, yeah. Anyhow, I get up there to the nursing home, finish up, the rest of Mom's paperwork and everything. And then, I went in there to see Mom. Well, she was asleep, so I went on down and seen Grandma, because she was in the rehab part of the nursing home. And Ida says, well, I tried to go in there and see her. She was asleep, though. I go, well, did you grab her foot and shake it? She goes, no, I didn't think about that. I was like, well, that's one way to get her woke up. And she goes, well, I've got her some watermelon. I was like, okay, I'll go in there and wake her up and let her eat some of it. I'll get it. I take this cup in there. I grab my mom's foot. I go, wake your ass up. She looked at me. She goes, what's that? I go, watermelon. She goes, her mouth was just a drooler. I was like, Mama. She goes, I've been wanting watermelon. I was like, I know. And she goes, she pointed outside to go smoke. I was like, Megan's not with me. She called my sister a bitch. My mama didn't hold no punches back. Well, I went up to the front desk, asked what all's going on, and I go, well, I've had one of the CNAs I knew from the hospital says, she's hard to wake up. I was like, oh yeah. So, and then on August 1st, I lost her. Alright guys, that's the end of the video, and I'll put the pictures of my mom on here, and I'll talk to you guys later. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, make sure to hit that notification bell, click off. Bye everyone.